Nothing can be more disgusting than the vomit of any living creature. No one wants to even think about that. But when you will know about the price of sperm whale vomit, you will wish you had one. It is one of the most valuable substances in the world. A pound of sperm whale vomit costs $50,000. What is it made of, and most importantly, why is it so valuable? In this short video, we'll find out some facts about sperm whale's unique vomit. Whale vomit is generally known as ambergris or grey amber. It is a solid, flammable, and waxy substance of blackish or dull grey color produced in the intestine of sperm whales. However, there is no consensus among scientists whether this substance should be referred to as whale's vomit or poop. This is due to its complex composition. A sperm whale eats thousands of squid beaks every day. Scientists have found their beaks in clusters of ambergris. According to scientists, sometimes a beak sets off to the stomach of the whale and its long-winded intestines, where it becomes ambergris after going through a complicated process and may eventually be emitted by the whale. Due to the presence of the beaks in the clumps of ambergris, some scientists conclude that the ambergris is a kind of protective excretion that protects the digestive tracts of the sperm whales from the scratching of hard beaks. Whale flung it up as it couldn't digest the substance. However, a majority of scientists are now convinced that ambergris is passed out like a fecal stuff and should be referred to as poop instead of vomit. Now let's turn to the second part, and probably the most important question. Why is this substance so valuable? Well, it's valuable because it's used in the premium fragrance industry. It was the fundamental component in 200-year-old super expensive perfumes. Today, perfume companies use it as a long-lasting effect of the perfume. When the substance is initially expelled by the sperm whale, it doesn't smell good and is not hard. But after floating around the surface of the ocean for many years, the substance becomes harder, waxy, and generally rounded. Most importantly, the bad smell is replaced by a superfine scent that actually makes it so valuable. The longer it floats on the sea surface, the better the scent. Each piece of the ambergris smells different because they are exposed to diverse amounts of seawater and the sun. The smell is described as being musky, sweet, earthy, smooth, or simply indescribable. In fact, each piece of ambergris is also different in value, which is usually determined by the professionals at the perfume companies. According to aromatherapists, one droplet of ambergris can alter a perfume. The most important function of ambergris is to prevent perfume from quickly evaporating. It helps the perfume to bind to the human skin and stick around. Ambergris is expensive, not just because of its usage in perfume industry, but to be an expensive flavoring for food and homeopathic remedies. The historical evidences show it was first used as a flavoring in some kind of ice cream recipe during the 17th century. Moreover, another important fact about ambergris is that it is extremely rare. Besides sperm whales, no other whales produce it. Even in the case of the sperm whales, only 1% of the sperm whales can actually make it. Ambergris usually floats in the middle of the ocean and rarely makes its way back to the beach. So it's really rare stuff, and in some countries like the United States, it's actually illegal to buy and sell ambergris. Of course, all that does is make it more expensive and more desirable. A few ounces of ambergris can cost around $1,000. That's why it's sometimes named as the floating gold. There are many cases where common people accidentally found this substance as it washed up on the beach, thus changing their fortune overnight. So, if you may also stumble on such a funny looking rock while strolling along the beach, you may have also hit the jackpot. But don't forget to first confirm from experts whether or not the matter is truly ambergris. That's it for today, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and we can't wait to see you guys in the next one with more interesting stuff. See you then.